Hi and welcome back to Normski TV and another special transfer daily deadline day and looking at all things Arsenal. It is the final day and we've got less than 10 hours before the window closes and we need to do business. The weekend wasn't really nice after hearing that Usama is definitely not coming. He came out after the match in France after drawing with Marseille and basically said like he's staying with the club and he wants to help them back into Champions League. Now Arsenal obviously have messed up on this deal because they weren't willing to pay I think it was 45 million plus add-ons and ultimately, their president, who this time wasn't calling a bluff, has said he's staying. And obviously the players come out and said he wants to stay as well. So I think that ship has sailed. And we have to turn our attentions to other transfer targets. Yesterday, obviously, Arsenal played in the 2-1 victory against Sheffield United, which must have say the first half wasn't brilliant, but we turned it on in the second half. Goals from Saka and also from Pepe. And I would say, yeah, it was a convincing win, even though we kind of made hard work of it towards the end, where Sheffield United haven't scored all 4 games that have gone, and Arsenal, the gift that keeps giving, ends up, giving them a goal. And here we have it. But we won 2-1, and going into the international, that's good. We're in 4th place at the moment, and looking at all the other results around the Premier League, I mean, shock, especially Aston Villa against Liverpool yesterday. 7-2, absolutely ridiculous. You got the best Liverpool side for a long time, best side in Europe, getting slapped up 7-2 by Aston Villa. Can you believe it? By Aston Villa. And I did say in my transfer daily yesterday and my rant that there are a lot of teams out there that have got a better midfield than us, and I really do believe that Aston Villa have got a better midfield than us. You only got to look at Ross Barkley, he will get in our side. Jack Grealish, he will get in our side, and they were one of the 2 stars that performed. And then their striker, record breaking striker from the Championship, goes and scores an hat-trick against Liverpool, winning the game 7-2. And, that's what we need. We need a side that can take the game to teams like Liverpool, teams like Man City. They weren't frightened. They won the midfield battle. Now, I keep saying this, that Arsenal need to win the midfield battle. It's absolutely essential. I think we've sorted out our defence, essentially. We've got good attacking lineup in terms of Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Saka, Willian. We will get goals, but it's in the middle of the park that we really need to sort this out. And obviously, we've missed out on Usama, and now we may have to turn our attentions and hopefully try and see if we can get Thomas Partey over the line. At the moment, it looks unlikely. There's rumours, whether it's true or not. Even my daughter came in earlier on and sort of said that apparently Arsenal have contacted Thomas Partey's representatives with a potential to do a deal. Have Arsenal got the money or not to do this? And after the game, Mikel Arteta was asked, and he said that, he was confident that, Arsenal will be able to finalise some deals before transfer deadline day on Monday. And we will go into that. And I just want to just kind of sort of read what he said, just to quote him right. Basically, this is what the Sun is reporting. He goes, speaking after the 2-1 win over Sheffield United, Arteta revealed, I am confident we know exactly what we want to do. We are trying our best to finalise the deals. Let's see what happens. I cannot comment, obviously, on other players. At the moment, there's nothing definite. I cannot discuss the players we want. We recognise certain positions we are short in numbers and quality. I'm really happy with the players that I have. That is my job. Whatever we can add, of course, we will try to do, but we have to be realistic. It's a give and take. Whoever jumps on the boat will be welcome. We all share the same ambitions. We have a clear direction. He also goes on to say that, he has the backing of the board. That's what he's saying. He says he has the 100% backing of the board. Let me find where he's actually said that. I think I've lost it. Yeah, here we are. This is yesterday. He goes, Mikel Arteta has said Arsenal will do all they can to improve their team before the end of the transfer deadline on Monday. And obviously, we have to, as I say, reinforce that middle of the park. And we know Usman Mawara, Thomas Partey were the two targets that we're after. But, Arsenal have got limited funds, and it's just basically saying limited funds have appeared to be very short. And Arteta's hands are tied with trying to strengthen the side. But he's saying he does have full backing from the board. Here is in quotes. He says, I always think I try to be, even when I'm here, really honest and clear. He revealed in his press conference after the Sheffield United win, believe me, the ownership, the board, Edu and myself are doing everything we can to maximise the resource we have to improve the team and sustain and keep the players that are in this club and make this club successful. And he goes on to say, I have 100% backing from them, and it's not just words, it's reality. Whoever knows me, if it wasn't like that, I wouldn't say that. But I say it because I feel it. Well, there you go. Now, if you're saying that the board is going to back you, you've got 100% that they're going to back you, then you've got to get at least one deal over the line today. At least one deal over the line today. And as I said earlier on, my daughter came in and showed me a Insta message on one of the prominent YouTube channels, basically saying that, Arsenal are in contact with Thomas Partey's representative. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'm only seeing what it is. Don't take my word for it. Look, it's just updated here. I'm just going to just read this. It goes, 19 minutes ago, this is from Goal, Charles Watts, yeah? Party time, ? It's game on in the Thomas Partey deal. Reports say Arsenal make a final last-ditch attempt to bring him in. I don't know what the full extent of it is. Obviously, people are going to be tweeting this, but Charles Watts from Goal has reported it's game on. Thomas Partey deal, reports say, as Arsenal make a final last ditch to bring him in. Now, I'll tell you what, if this is the case, Charles Watts, I follow this guy, and I think he does a fantastic, he's the Arsenal correspondent in terms of, going to all the press and doing all the press conferences with Arsenal. And, this guy has a bit of what I call proper clout. I listen to him, he doesn't just do it for numbers. Talks facts. So that is just gone 20 minutes ago. Please. You just don't know. If this is the one that you got up the sleeve, let's do it. Because I keep saying Arsenal. In the middle of the park, we've got to sort it out. I look at Aston Villa yesterday and I see how strong they literally outplayed Liverpool. Liverpool, 7-2. Now, if Arteta gets this guy, yeah, then I think he will definitely make us much stronger. You know what I mean? And he can then probably play that 4-3-3 system as opposed to a 3-4-3 system. Yeah? Can play that 4-3-3 system. And, you know, if this is true and, you know, it's being tweeted out, then you just don't know. Please, let this happen. This is news just breaking now. And I hope to God that this happens. Now, the way I look at it is, yeah, Arsenal bid 38 million. That was rejected for Leon Usamoah. Now, if we can make that money up, because if that was money up front plus add-ons, then that money, if it's the top brass, get your hands in your pockets, mate, and make this deal happen. Make this deal happen. We'll go from a 4 out of 10, yeah, to a 7, 8 out of 10 with this transfer thing. You can look at what's going on with the other clubs. Now, we're linked with Jorginho from Chelsea. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I personally don't think that's going to happen. It looks like Chelsea want to keep him as backup because I don't think they're going to be able to get Declan Rice from West Ham because they're asking around about 70 mil. And Chelsea would have to offload quite a lot of players to make that deal happen. But they may possibly have the money and come and hijack the deal with regards to Thomas Partey. But we know that Thomas Partey wants to come to Arsenal. Once we actually activate that release clause, then we can talk to Thomas Partey. We don't talk to the club. We can actually talk to Thomas Partey. And he wants to come to the club. So if we can do this and make this happen, this will be absolutely fantastic. You know, news is coming out of Spain that, you know, this is a no-goer. It looks like he's going to be staying with the club. As I said, anything can change. Anything can change. And I'm hoping this is the case. Obviously, you know, we need to get rid of players, and there's a lot of players on our books that we need to get off. But let's start off with Guendouzi. And it looks like he's going to be on his way to Hertha Berlin. Apparently, he's Fabrizio Romano has actually tweeted that he's in Germany having his medical, and that deal is very close. And the only thing about that is that we haven't got a fee for him. We didn't get a transfer loan fee or nothing like that for him. I just think Arsenal just want to get him off the books, his wages and everything else. Just get him off the books, and let's just, you know, make that ship sail. And if he does well in Germany, which I think he will, then hopefully maybe, you know, Hertha Berlin will sign him. You know, what I don't know what the price was. We'll worry about that come next season. But the thing is, it looks like we've got him off the book. Then you've got Sai Kolasinac, who's linked with Bayer Leverkusen. At the moment, they want to take him on a loan deal. We're trying to see if we can get him, you know, on a permanent deal for around about 9 million. It seems like his wages are posing a problem for Hertha Berlin. I'm hoping that this does go through and they're not put off by this. You know, if we can get a loan deal, or if we can sell him and get him on a permanent deal, and if we can organise this, there's reports saying that he wants to go back to Germany. He wasn't in the team yesterday. He wasn't even on the bench. Then it looks like possibly that this deal can happen. The negotiations still go on with regards to that, so I'm hoping that something happens with that. William Saliba, you know, apparently he's linked with a move to Fulham on loan. I don't know. Will that happen? Again, you know, it's a pity that at the moment he's not getting a chance, not even playing in any of the cup games or nothing like that. The only time he played for Arsenal was in a friendly against MK Dons, and he looked absolutely brilliant. But with personal issues going on and stuff like that, it just looks like, according to Arteta, personal stuff, he doesn't look like his head is ready. But look, what do you think? I mean, if he went to Fulham, all right, they're in a relegation position. but he's got nothing to lose. At least he's playing in the Premier League. And, you know, once that loan deal's done, he can come back to us. Do you think he should go to the Fulham, who right now are like the ones that are getting slapped around left, right and centre? Or do you think maybe we should sell him, loan him abroad? I know Rennes were interested in him. Again, whether that happens or not, I don't know. Drew is still out there with regards to that. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think he should go to Fulham or maybe ship him abroad so that he can get more playing time? I mean, if it doesn't happen, would you then integrate him back into the side rather than just having him sitting out and playing under 23s? Listen, we paid nearly 30 million for this guy, and I'm actually quite shocked that he's not actually, you know, playing for the Arsenal at all. You know, I was really excited to see William Saliba, Gabriel, and, you know, Holding, David Luiz in that back three or back four. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to see that anytime soon. But you never know. Things can change really quick. And I know, you know, Lucas Torreira is over in Spain. If he hasn't, I think he's had his medical and it was a success, which is good. But the thing about it is that, you know, they've got to get rid of players off their books before they can actually officially announce this deal. Where is it here? Let's look at this one here. Where is it? Okay, yeah. It says the Sky Sports News, Lucas Torres is in Madrid. He had his medical a couple of days ago. This was according to La Liga TV, Samira Hunter. She told Sky Sports Lucas Torres is in Madrid. He's had his medical a couple of days ago and he's ready to go. He's passed that with flying colours. The problem is Atletico Madrid have to offload someone at the very least. It looks like it will be either Thomas Lemar. Apparently, we're linked with him for a 9 million loan deal. We've got enough attacking players. We don't need him. The guy's only played something like 52 minutes for Atletico Madrid. No, thank you. Don't want to know. Or Hector Herrera, or combination of the two. But neither have a transfer deal in the works at the moment. And, you know, reading this, it says, when it comes to Thomas Partey, Atletico have said he's untransferable and they won't sell him. But if Chelsea, remember what I said, or Arsenal are interested, they will have to pay his release clause of £45 million or 50 million euros. As of right now, that isn't being activated and he's staying put. Atletico are counting on Partey. And remember, as of now, yeah, as of right now, it hasn't been activated. So there's still hope. There's still time to do this deal. Atletico are counting on Partey and they have to get rid of someone else in order to make the Torreira deal official. Now, guys, as I said, that tweet that I read earlier on by Charles Watts, I'm hoping that it's true and this is going to really start to take a bit of preeminence over the social media. Please make it happen. I know Fabrizio, you know, Romano, again, another journalist, you know, when he speaks, you know, everybody, you know, listens. And this tweet was earlier on at about 9:41, and he was saying, one more time, Atletico Madrid are convinced that Thomas Partey is staying. No Chelsea, no Arsenal, no chance, as always said, by July. Let's see if there'll be some late move to trigger his clause. Now, looking at that, hearing what Charles Watts got to say, maybe something possible can happen. Right. Bit of sad news. Another player, or should I say Gonosaurus, ex-Gonosaurus, has been axed. After 27 years at the club, the hierarchy in Arsenal doing their cost-cutting amid the coronavirus pandemic. In the most surprising transfer move of the deadline day so far, Jerry Quire, the man inside the costume since its birth in 1993, has been let go by the Emirates chief. Having already made 55 non-playing staff redundant in August, the Gunners are now told their iconic mascot to pack his bags as part of their streamlining measures. With football fans still banned from stadiums, clubs across the world have been counting the cost. and with no supporters to entertain, Arsenal have deemed Gunnosaurus' job surplus to requirements. I mean, we're not going to see that famous green suit again. Not going to see that famous green suit again. But I think somebody wrote or tweeted out, I think it was Jack Whitehouse tweeted out that, listen, if that suit is available, then maybe we could give it to Ozil. Wouldn't that be funny? Maybe we could give that to Ozil. Because I'll tell you what, mate, he ain't doing nothing. Again, he's been left out of the side. £350,000 a week. Mind you, that's too much to be paying him to be a mascot for Arsenal, even though he is one. It is what it is, and this is the way it's going. But listen, you know, there's other players, you know, possibly Chambers, you know, will he go? I don't know what's going to happen with Mustafi. He was linked with Lazio. Not really heard nothing much on that. Again, we've got so many players that we need to get off our books. Is it going to happen? God only knows. God only knows. But the only thing I will say now, and based on what Arteta said yesterday after his press conference or post-match press, that he has 100% backing of the board. Now, Arsenal, you need to back Arteta. If you're serious about us making a challenge for the top four, then you need to back the manager. Yeah? And as painful as it sounds, Arteta, you've come out and said it publicly. Yeah? You're saying you wouldn't, if you know, you said it, that if I say this, I mean it. I wouldn't be just saying it for saying its sake. Then if you don't get the backing, then you need to say, listen, mate, they haven't backed me. But I just think this is his dream job. So he ain't going to walk away from this. This is his dream job. And I'm not saying he hasn't done a bad job. He has to work with what he's got. He has to work with what he's got. And so far, this Arsenal board have not backed the manager. If they've not backed him. Now, today is the last day. Yeah, we've got 9.5 hours or so to go before the window closes. Come on, let's partay. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Let's partay. Arsenal, do the business, man. And let all of us fans, at the end of the day, have a great, 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 great transfer deadline day. Listen, please like, subscribe, and share. And obviously, this will probably be the last transfer daily. But obviously, what I'll probably be doing is just assessing our window. Probably link up a few guys just to speak with them about it and what they feel and what we can do with the players that we got and where do you think we will finish in the league. Look out for content concerning that. Hoping to do some collaborations with some other guys from Chelsea, Liverpool, just to just find out how they feel about their transfer window and where they feel their team is going as well. So please look out for that. And again, please hit that like button, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time. Take care.